Must name food. And you still play rude? Hey, just get in the groove and stop load shots and go plant veg crops because a 6 weeks callaloo take for grow. Cucumber and them thing there, every month you can put in a next row. When me a plant Mary Jane, it's like skeleton and time. Me have my farm from since I was child. So me tell you this.
We're back with you, and we also want to let you know that Pegasus is having an award ceremony Friday, March 11th. It's starting at 8 o'clock from 8 to 9:30. You might want to watch that as well, see who win the awards and who somebody might receive something great. Maybe you can weigh in on that as well. And that Friday on Pegasus Live here on Channel 13, Time Warner's, from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Milton,
yep.
This guy, he's not trying to help nobody, but he's making all kind of accusations on immigrants, trying to send them back. He the first thing I know, if he make it, he'll have a bill going back, a bill coming to try to send back people that's already in this country for years, try to send them back. And the first thing they're going to be is Dominican, Spanish, Latino. So they need to stop him from getting in this place. They are, right now, their vote is the majority because he's singling them out.
Well, right from the jump, he did that. Right?
Yes.
I mean, right from the beginning. And if you want to be president, if you want to be anything, you need a vote.
Mm-hmm.
Every vote counts. Everyone needs to sit back and think about who they're going to vote for, how they're going to come up with the person that they want to put in office.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of the things that are going on right now today, all right, are telling you something about your future. All right, you got corruptness. You got a lot of corruption that's going on here, and the whole thing about it is a lot of these people that call themselves trying to get in office are corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm not saying that Donald Trump's corrupt, and I'm not trying to call out no names, but you better pay attention to the things that are going on. They're trying to put a lot of stuff on people to keep you from looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, when it comes right down to it, the old tactic from the streets, oh, we'll say so-and-so and so did this here, and so-and-so did this here. We're going to get so-and-so locked up over here because if they're doing all of this here stuff with them, we can skate in here and we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We can get them votes, and then we can do what we want to do. Be careful who you vote for. All right? Make sure you do your background checks. Make sure you know who you're voting for. Because that person is sitting there looking at you in that screen telling you they ain't going to raise taxes, telling you that they ain't going to do this, but they're going to make sure you got a job, telling you that, hey, everybody's going to have a chicken in their house in their pot to eat. Don't believe that, because everybody's not going to have a house, let alone a pot to put the chicken in. So be careful who you vote for, because all of the views that they talk about are real good, and they sound real nice.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always two words that you always got to look out for: if and but.
See, they don't have an agenda to really help people. They're not telling people straight off, we're going to help you with this. We're going to raise a living wage. We're going to cut taxes. We're going to shut this down. We're going to give you health care. We're going to, we got things already in play. They're not even saying none of that. They're just going to mumbo jumbo stuff. They are not getting down to the nitty gritty where we was working on something already and now this is about to come to pass. No, they haven't had nothing to help nobody with because they're not trying to help nobody with nothing. The only thing they're trying to do is keep the lobbyists, okay, with money in their pockets, lobbying on these laws, okay, against the living wage, okay? Don't forget, Idaho and Alabama, Boise, Idaho, and Alabama, they're fight. They got a bill. I read this myself. They got a bill against minimum wage, against all kind of wages of hiring people. They got a bill in these states to stop raising living wage or minimum wage. They don't want people to make no money, so they're trying to nip it in the bud and stop it right there. And now these are rich people lobbying for this, okay? And they're saying, no, we're not giving them no more. If they was making $12, we're going to shut that down and take them back to $7. And so this is what they're doing. Listen, if you don't read this information online, when we dealing with living wage and Heights and other states and what they're trying to do, listen, they're trying to keep you in poverty. And they're throwing money at that to keep these bills going. And when we fight, we run them out of here.
Right.
Because these are the states that they don't want you to know about.
That's right.
You know, where they doing this stuff at. And they taking this stuff to their legislation, and then guess what? It gets on the floor. And then it gets in Congress. And then this is what they take it from their state, Idaho, and they take it, and then they get it to the Republicans, and then they get the vote on it. But they throw money at these things. This is why these bills pass, because they throwing a lot of money at it. They throwing $millions at it, billions of dollars at these bills. And that's why none of them are not getting passed. None of them is not getting going for the poor people, because they're throwing money at the bills that they want shut down.
And guess where they getting the money from, y'all?
Mm-hmm. Your money.
Taxes.
That's your money.
No taxes.
That's your money.
Right? The money that they should be giving you to live off of, that's where they're getting it from. They're getting your money, and they're messing around here, and they're taking your money, and they're trying to pass these bills so you don't make no money.
That's right.
So when it comes right down to it, you better know where you at. And yes, we are in Pegasus. We are all over. So we are in Idaho. We are in Alabama. So if y'all watching, y'all better pay attention.
That's right.
Because when it comes right down to it, the first thing y'all gonna say is, oh, Milton and Stanley don't know what they're talking about. Then next week you be talking about, I should have been listening
That's
to them.
right, because then when that bill come down on them, then they'll know. They'll say,
wait a minute.
That's right. They'll say he saw it.
What
That's
time
right.
they come on?
Thank you.
We need to call them.
Because this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They're trying to make sure that you don't receive no kind of wage hike. They don't want you to receive nothing, but they want you to work for a dime. But they don't want you, when it comes to a living wage or more money, oh no, they don't want you to make it. But it's all right for them to get a CEO $500,000 bonus or $1 million bonus because they just sold some phony mortgages and some derivatives, and they just sold some CDs. They just sold all kind of crazy stuff, lying to you, the banks, then robbed you, foreclosed your house, trying to put people out, even up here in Ithaca. Come on. This is your money, and this is what they're doing it from. So we need to say, hey, listen, enough is enough. I mean, when they come and put you out, with your kids on the street, I mean, listen, I know that, every man for himself. You're going to have to do what you have to do. So I can't tell you, don't do this or don't do it. No, you're going to do what's necessary that you need to do. And so until someone is stepping your shoes or you step in someone else's shoes, listen, I mean, hey, nobody want to be out on the street with their kids.
That's right.
So you can't tell a person, I wouldn't have did this, or I wouldn't have pulled out my knife, or I would have. No, you can't say none of that, because these rich folks, the CEOs, they got all your money and they taking it without a knife or a gun. That's right. So if you pull out a knife, hey, listen, I ain't got nothing. I ain't mad at you. You trying to protect your loved ones, your house. You trying to protect yourself. They taking your money without a gun, and then law enforcement, the authorities, ain't nobody doing nothing to them. So basically, they getting away with all kind of murder, robbery, theft.
And Congress is helping them.
Thank you. So I ain't gonna tell you what to do.
Congress is helping them pass the bill in order to do this.
That's right.
But you see now, when it comes down to it, like I said before, when it comes down to it, and you sleeping in the car, all right, you gotta turn the car on so y'all can be warm. All right, then you gotta go out here tomorrow and bust somebody in the head to get some gas money, so you can get to where you need to be and keep your family straight. Let me tell you something. The worst feeling there is for your child to tell you that they're hungry and you ain't got nothing but 50 cents in your pocket. All right? And when it comes right down to it, these people that are trying to keep you under their thumb, that's trying to keep you from living, trying to keep you from having, trying to keep you from going, all right? Trying to keep you from having a job. All right? These are the people you got to look out for. Because these people don't care nothing about you living. They don't care nothing about your kids. They don't care nothing about if you're warm tonight or not. Because when they sitting up at their house and they watching their 75-inch TV screen or their 92-inch TV screen, and they're sitting there eating popcorn and laughing and joking around, and you sitting out in the cold, all right? They don't care nothing about that. Because of the money that you don't have is going into their pocket, all right? And they're sitting there enjoying themselves. And you're doing what? You're not making it. You're not making it. This is why we fight for a living wage, and this is what matters at the round table, because these people don't care nothing about you breathing. They don't care nothing about you having something to eat. They don't care if you got a place to live. They don't care if you live under the bridge with a cardboard box. They don't care. So when it comes right down to it, you need to mess around here, pay attention. This is election time. Pay attention to what these people are saying. You got to filter some of this stuff out. And some of the guys that need to be in office can't run no more because your boy Donald Trump done pushed them out.
Okay, so this is our time, and we will be back next week with more, okay, on what matters at the round table. So we know we want you to stay tuned for information. Okay, and the information will help you knowing what's going on with your money and how to get money. Thank you. Good night.
In town and country, to plant a tree and save the economy, protect the environment, better future for a picnic, uplift for meditation, give clearer concentration. People for know say I was here before them, because I'm the man of the past, living in the present and stepping in the future, the man, the seeds, and the land.
Hey Ras, how much your finger feel? Dancing.
Confession. Everybody in my community is a farmer. Me have my farm from me a toddler. So it was so amazing for hear an empress express her feelings for the farmer. She said she love what me study, so she's asking to be her buddy. She want me to set her a plot, so she can get planting in her pot. She love the fact that aphrodisiac means